Hello everyone, I am Melinda NailFanatic, and this is our May 19, 2018 Love, Peace, and Happiness Daily Tarot Vlog. And so today, thank you, Lord Source God, for another beautiful day where we're alive, up top side of the ground in this flesh, instead of floating around as part of the nebulous mist that is Love Source energy. We get to be here to taste and touch and feel the things on this planet, to enjoy the provisions that are given for us, and to experience life in a variety of different ways and be co-creators in our reality. And so we're so grateful for that. And now at this time, as I do this day, all the higher, lighter, brighter energy to help me to receive and deliver the word as if I needed any help, to speak the messages, the words that need to be heard by my viewers at this time. Thank you. This is me being grateful to all creation, to all that exists, to the air, the water, the sun, the dirt, the flowers, the people, the pets, the animals, everything in our existence that is part of this amazing life that we have to live. So let's see what are the experiences that are coming up for us, not only today, but in the days to come, and for some of us in the days past, with accuracy, truth, and clarity for our highest, lightest, and brightest good, for our overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. I see Nita. Welcome to the channel, Nita. It's nice to have you with us. You're right on time. We're just getting ready to start. We're going to start with my Custom Words of Clarity deck. Hey, Champagne, before I go into doing the reading, I want to just show you, these cards are very easy to use. They have a word or sometimes a couple of groupings of words on them to help you ask your questions and see your solutions and your answers. And these are all channeled. I got this by divine inspiration, and this is my own deck. This is the first deck I did. It came through like Spitfire. I was designing a tarot deck of which I literally only painted one card, and then as I finished this card, I was getting ready to paint another, and this is what came through instead, and this is kind of taken off. So I was guided to make these available for you. Of course, if at home, the information is there on my website. So is the information as far as getting a reading done with me. So let's go ahead and shuffle for the word of clarity for today. What is it, Love Source God, that we need to hear, that we need me to say? It's a beautiful day. Today would have been my mother's birthday again. She would have been 64 years old. Wow. And so I feel a strong, beautiful vibe today because, every day is somebody's birthday, and I don't really focus too much on birthdays on this channel because it's always somebody's birthday, right? But they say in the Bible, which I don't pull to any religion, but I do know some of the Bible. In the Bible, it talks about better off is the day of one's death than the day of one's birth, because at the time of your death, you've made a name for yourself. And so, I'm thinking of that as I'm thinking of the fact that it was my mother's birthday, but she definitely made a loving name for herself during her life. And so big shouts out to all of our loved ones who have passed on in spirit. Thank you to all our ancestors who lived through amazing, shocking, and challenging circumstances to bring us here today. What is the word of clarity? What is our overall energy for today that we should embrace, Love Source God? What is the overall energy we should embrace, and what brought us here to this place at the root? So we're looking for the one card to come out, and then the root energy. Okay. Ignoring fell out in my hand. So today there's something that we need to be worried about ignoring, because this is the energy we're to embrace. But let's see what's at the bottom of the deck that brought us to this place. The root of it is disappointing. Look at that. So what was the disappointing thing, and how can we better ignore that? Because what I'm getting from the ignoring and the disappointing being at the base of the deck. There's some things that have been disappointing you. They've been on your mind. They've been on my mind. They've been on our mind. It behooves us to ignore those things. Yeah, that may be true. That may be our reality. Do we need to focus there? Because where our focus goes, energy flows. So do we want to focus on the things that were disappointing us, or are those things best left ignored so that we don't have to continue to recreate that situation? Now, I'm not saying that you ignore the bill that's due. I'm not saying that you ignore taking your medicine or that you ignore the doctor's orders. What I am saying is you don't have to keep living the disappointment of it over and over again. If there's not something you can physically do about it at this time, or energetically do about it, then maybe it's time to just leave it rest for a while. I'm getting very much, again, which came to me yesterday. I don't know if it was in the zodiac readings that I did or in the daily, but you know, it gives me the energy of Men in Black, let's eat pie. How many of you have seen Men in Black? How many of you remember that K, when he is it O or K? Shoot. All I know is it's okay. Anyways, I think it's K. That when he's got a situation that he can't see a solution for, he wants to go have pie. The whole world is about to be destroyed, and he says, let's go have pie. We need some pie. And so they go to have pie. And while they're having pie, the solutions come to them. Why? Because they're no longer focused on the disappointing situation. Their mind has now shifted from focus on a disappointing situation to a situation of satiation, where they are satisfied, where they are enjoying what they're receiving, which is the pie. So they shift from problem to satisfaction. And that's literally how simple it can be for us to see, whether it's for finances or romances or education or family or whatever is the issue on our table. If we can find a way to just get out of the vibe of being disappointed by it and get into the vibe of being satisfied, get into the vibe of being satiated, just like, again, in Men in Black when they go have pie. Taking our focus off of the problem and putting it to a solution-oriented feeling is going to attract to our perception more solution perceiving. So, yes, there are some things that have disappointed you. It does not benefit you to focus upon those things. That's why we're being asked to ignore them. So what is it that you can let go of? Again, I'm going to reiterate, because you're ultimately always responsible for the decisions that you make. I want to reiterate that, you know, this doesn't say you ignore things that are pressing matters that you actually could do something about right now. But when it's out of your control, there's nothing you can do about it, or you just don't know, that's when it's time to just ignore, kick back, relax, find this vibration of satiation and solution, and from there, you'd be surprised what you'll get downloaded into yourself that you had been asking for. Because we have the purple oval coming out of our flashcards today. And this purple oval has a young farmer girl standing there looking very satiated. Yeah. And the crown chakra is the energy of the oval that is purple. And it's showing me the link from above to below. The energy is on a flow and we can catch on to it. So the answers we want come into us. But notice that she's not working her ass off right now. She's literally standing, taking a break. She's taking a breather. You see? Chilling, chewing on some straw, taking a break. Again, eat the pie. And we're not talking shit pie like that one movie. We're talking about your favorite cherry pie, strawberry rhubarb. We're talking about banana cream. We're talking about chocolate mousse pies. Why? Because in that place, you'll be able to make the leap. There's this leap you want to make. There's something that you want to understand. But you know what? It will come in through your intuition and bring you right to that place of understanding if we can just let go of the energy of being disappointed. Again, yeah, something really was disappointing. Something really didn't work out. That's really a reality. Do you have to stay focused there? Is there anything you could do about it now? If not, let that just slide, man. Just let it go for now. Yeah, so that's what happened. And it's wild. I'm just thinking about how wild it is that I'm the one saying these things, because there was a point in time where that was so outside of my realm of ability. Like, all I wanted to do about life was get more mad whenever anything was late, didn't work out exactly as I had wished. And it took a lot of practice to learn how to just chill in the midst of not understanding, to be able to receive the solutions. And they will come in, but they're going to come in from a solution vibe. So you got to find your shortcut to the way of solutions. And satiation and the things that are satisfying to you, those are awesome tricks and tools that will make the brain say, yeah, we got what we need right now. This is great. And from that place, solutions come in. Because isn't that how it feels when you have a solution? You've been dealing with this problem for years, and then now all of a sudden you know exactly what to do, you know exactly what to say, and who can participate, and how this, and all of a sudden, in a moment, the whole last several years fuzziness just clears away, and it's clear. And it feels so satisfying. This is why pie. This is why Men in Black have pie. Okay, because the vibration of satiation is on the same frequency as that of solutions. Okay, so let's see what is going on with us spiritually, because the spirituality is the root of all physicality. So our spiritual state is always going to be at the root cause of our spiritual state. Whether it's finances, romances, or family, or your own self-confidence, if there's something off, then that means we want to look at the spirituality to cut to the core, to skip the B through Y of it and go straight A to Z. I like certain shortcuts are great for me. Energetic shortcuts are awesome. I love using them. And so this is what we're going to do here. We're going to look at our spirituality. Okay, so we have the crown chakra coming out twice today. Look at that. Crown chakra, highlighted again. Again, that is where the crown chakra, okay, so the third eye chakra, everybody links third eye chakra purely with the intuition and stuff like that, and it is related to the intuition, but the third eye chakra is how you ask. Your request is transmitted. That's the sending part of your, the third eye is the sending part. That's the asking part of your intuitive machine. The receiving part of your intuitive machine is the crown chakra. So downloads, definitely downloads coming in today. Solutions being made clear. Understanding right now, right here. Available for us. Why? Because of ignoring the disappointments and finding this satiation, the solutions. Chilling in the moment. Lavishing in the pie of right now. Okay, let's see what else comes up for us today. We have moving on, the 8 of Cups. So some guidance about moving on, in what direction we want to go, and how we want to take our course of action is something that's being given to us. So something we download today is going to help us literally walk away and, again, make that leap far away from whatever this disappointing energy was that we had to ignore. There is overstanding available to us today to help us really make progress in our life. The bottom of the deck is the Manifest card, the Magician in reverse. So I'm getting with this, for some of us, we're looking at what caused us to question was some of the things we manifested were disappointing. We felt that we couldn't manifest certain things that we wanted. And with some downloads and some understanding and overstanding that we received today, we're going to move on from the disappointment of worrying about how we weren't able to manifest what we wanted. Now, there's somebody else here who is already made some changes and something came through for you. You did manifest something. Your spirituality brought you to a place where you were able to, who's important, download a book from to be written. Did you download a painting to be written? There's something that you got, that you downloaded, and that you created in the past. You were a co-creator of it. Now, today, with the energy that's at play, there's another download coming through that's going to help you move. You're going to have an idea of how you can give what on a group, on a classroom, on a sector of society that is art. Is it something else inspired from your heart? What is this? Because I feel that you know, one thing is you're going to be able to get into a better place. This is a beautiful moving on. This is a happy moving on. This is a mutual separation. This is a moving on to something better. This isn't a, oh fuck, I gotta move on. This is a, yes, it's time to move on now. I'm so excited. And for somebody here, this is literally just a spiritual leveling up. For somebody here, this is a spiritual, I'm on the next place now, on to the next thing. So with that, let's get into our financial flow. I'm going to use my Parrot Tarot deck for that. And let's see what's going on with our financial flow for today. I got some of the readings out yesterday for May. I know they're so late, guys. I don't need to hear about it. All I'm saying is I got them out when I got them out, and I'll always get them out when I get them out. So not so bad. I've been pretty much on time with stuff for so long that I really am proud of myself that I gave us first. What is it in regards to our money? We are looking to manifest more money so that we can do the things that we enjoy doing with it. We appreciate money as a tool that it is. So let's see what are the messages coming in for us today in regards to our financial flow. Your kudos is the Three of Discs and reverse. Your consejos is the Prince of Wands in reverse. And the huevos is the moon. So in regards to the moon, the Scorpio full moon, the new moon in Taurus, got you in this place where you're starting to understand you don't necessarily have to work so hard to get the money. I feel like some of you walk into some money, again, whether you found some money, somebody found money on the floor. If you found money on the floor, let us know how much and where you were and what was the energy about it and how did your intuition tickle when you saw it, all that good stuff. Tell us your story. If you were the one who received some money that was like back pay, or some company closed down and they owed you money and they sent you a check you weren't expecting, or somebody received an inheritance, or somebody got a raise at work, somebody found out that they were eligible for bonuses now, somebody just found out that something that they had online available finally reached this threshold, and now you're getting residual ongoing passive income because it was like there was $100 threshold. Once your little book sold more than $100 worth of profits, now you were going to start getting checks. So I feel like you finally made that threshold. Somebody else worked on a project and that is beginning to go out, and you made the project, set it up in such a way so that you had to do the work once, and after you did the work that one time, the residual ongoing income is coming in. Somebody else really had put a lot of time and energy into advertising, and somebody else really put a lot of time and energy into like trying to earn a promotion. I feel like somebody got a promotion and now things are just falling into place a lot easier. I feel like with this new Uranus in Taurus energy, like you're going to find a lot of things falling into place right now. So in regards to money, things are coming full cycle, full circle. And yeah, you still go to your job, you still do the things you used to do, but your energy is working differently for you now. So yes, although working is one way you can get money, you've learned that there's other ways to get money that don't involve so much work. So that's something that you're really looking at. How can I allow my money to work for me? And you're out willing to see what opportunities are coming to you. You're willing to receive the opportunities that come to you that are for your profit. Underneath the moon, we have the Prince of Discs and the Victory. So yes, with this full moon, new moon stuff that's going on, you're going to resonate with one of those. I don't know if it's the full moon in Scorpio that we had, or the new moon in Taurus that we had, or the next full moon coming up on the 29th. I'm not sure which sign that's in, but I definitely see that it's something you've been working consistently towards, a goal you've been working consistently towards does meet victory. So what is that financial flow coming in from? Because it is coming in. Let's go ahead and look at our couples romance for today, the couples romantic energy. I see Cecilia, I see Carol, I see Russ. It's lovely to have you all with us. Let's see what's going on for our couples in the audience. What is the energy for couples today, Lesser Scott? Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, this video is recorded on May 19th, 2018. It's a beautiful day. Do you know what I mean? Did you count your blessings? Did it make your heart sing? Did you go to the place of satisfying indulgence before you left your sheets? Did you take a few moments to really see how much of your good vibe you can meet before you started your day, before you got on the way, before you went out, to get in this vibrational energy and play? All right. What is going on for couples? What will be so for couples at this time, Lesser Scott? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, the kudos. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The consejos is the Five of Swords in reverse. The huevos is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay, so for some couple, I see here there has been some conflict about the ongoings and the carryings for of the home, the laundry, the dishes, the cleaning, and I see a feminine energy that is feeling stressed the hell out, who has said, you know what, I'm not doing it. Somebody's gone on strike. Who's going on strike? I pulled that once about 10 years ago. Somebody is going on strike because you absolutely love and adore your family and your children, but you started to see that by picking up everything and not allowing them to deal with their own messes, you are enabling them. And you know that at some point you won't be there to provide these services for them. So you are putting a stop to some of this extra stuff that was never your place to handle. And so I see you putting out a discussion or a list or a chart of sorts to help your household run more smoothly. So everybody knows exactly what is their role to play and when they're expected to carry out their responsibility and their assistance, and how often and by what time of the day, all of that stuff for somebody that's there. And I feel like as a partnership, you're talking to your partner like, this stuff can't go on no more, and I really need you to back me up here. So there's that. I see also there's a relationship where a partner is been looking to give gifts to their mate, and I feel like you're the mate. I feel like your partner has been looking and looking for something to gift you, as you had an anniversary or a birthday that came through, and they finally found something, and I feel like it's late. The gift is late, and you thought they had forgotten about you. You thought, how could they just tell me happy birthday or happy anniversary and not come with a gift in their hand? But then you didn't say nothing about it because you were like, well, I don't want to seem like that superficial person who only cares about the gifts I get in my hand. But wow, really? And so you were really like, I know them better than that. They always, the energy is, I know them better than that. They always give gifts and all this stuff. So how is it that now all of a sudden for this very important thing, and they love me so much, how could they come with nothing? And they just literally just said happy birthday, happy anniversary, and walked off. And gave me a kiss and a hug, and that was it. I was waiting. I know them better than this. They always have gifts. What the hell's going on here? Well, it's late. It's late. And I do feel that whatever it is that you're getting was custom made for you, and that's why it came late. And your partner was like, how do I go about this? Because they didn't know what to do. They didn't want to come to you empty-handed, and they didn't want you to feel the way you did. But I guess in the end, it turned out that they said, well, it'll be a bigger surprise when they do get it. And they already know me better than that. This ain't gonna affect nothing, was a vibe that I'm picking up on. All right, so that's the message I'm getting for couples. Let's see what I'm getting for singles. What is the message for singles today, Lesser Scott? What is the experience? What will be so for singles today, Lesser Scott? Thank you. What will be so for singles today? Yes, I am reading for May 19th, 2018. But when you find these messages, the messages are timeless. So somebody will be resonating with this next year around this time. Yep. All right. And because you got to remember, time is, it's not linear. Okay. Messages for singles. What will be so for my single viewers, Lesser Scott? What will be so today for my single viewers, Lesser Scott? Thank you. What will be so for my single viewers, Lesser Scott? All right, if anything in this video made sense and resonated with you, if you found any benefit from this channel, thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for your personal consultation. I love working with you. And we still have a free reading to do, and the universe has their back card. So let's see, what is the kudos for singles? The 10 of Wands in reverse. The consejos for singles is the Queen of Swords. And the huevos on the situation is the Star in reverse. So you've been through some healing, single people. You've been through some strong healing, and I feel like one of the things that's been healed from you is your voice. It is the way you stand up for yourself, honor your boundaries, and communicate about what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And the 10 of Wands says, good job. You stopped putting up with shit that wasn't yours. You dumped off everyone else's shit at the dump, and you walked away from it. I feel that the consejos for you is to continue to speak out your truth unapologetically as necessary, and honoring that all along the way, because this healing is bringing you opportunity for big wishes being fulfilled. And it's like you line up with those wishes through allowing yourself to express what you really feel. And, oh, excuse me. Oh. Yeah, and somebody's really tired of not speaking up for themselves. You're tired of being trampled all over because you and since you've been healing this ability to honor your truth and speak out your standards and your boundaries, and not just fold when people ask you to, it's aligned you with your dreams coming true with this star here. I do feel like for some of you, you're putting down a fight with an Aquarius person. Some of you walked away from a relationship with an Aquarius person because you realize that that person is on a different page, and there's nothing you can do to bring them back towards where you're at. And so you're just letting them be them and honoring that they have their own choices for how they want to be, and they don't have to change to make you happy. At the same time, you don't have to lower your standards to keep them around. And as a matter of fact, where it's been disappointing you, you're ignoring it. So some of you literally cut off from answering phone calls and talking to whoever this Aquarius person is. Some of you have blocked communication on your cell phones from different people because you know it's time for you to move on. You know that you didn't like what you manifested. You got the download. You got inspired to let this shit go. So I really see for somebody, like even 10 people, you block their shit from your phone. You can't contact me on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, not even on my Snapchat. And no, you cannot call me. You cannot leave me voicemails. You cannot reach me with text messages. I really don't have any other reason to hear anything you have to say. And I'm cutting this shit off. Who are you? Who am I talking to? Somebody really did this. I feel like there is an air sign person out there in my audience, a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, who has decided that they're going to stop going to a certain program or a gym or a group. Maybe you're part of like a motorcycle club, or your friends are, or something like that. There's somebody who's going to stop going to a certain club because when you get around there, the only shit that is embraced or celebrated there has to do with people showing out and showing their ass and acting like asses. And you say, I deserve better than this. This is not the environment for me. So you say, I'd rather than hang out with all them, I'd rather kind of chill on my own, sitting back on my throne and find a new tribe. A new tribe keeps coming up lately in the readings. So for somebody, that's the message for you. I already pulled our Universe Has a Back card. We'll read that after we do our free reading. Let me take out my Swarovski crystal pen that I got for my birthday from my ladies here in Canada. And let's see let's see if I can drop it. Okay. Drop it like it's hot, y'all. Somebody needs to drop it like it's hot. Somebody needs to go to dancing. Somebody really needs to get out and go dancing because you ain't done nothing in a while. And it's going to make you feel really good. Who wants their name on my eeny, meeny, miny, mo checklist to see who's going to win a free reading today? Put your name up, put your name up, put your name up. And I'm going to write them down, and then I'll play eeny, meeny, miny, mo with you to see who won. I see Preston and Essence. Now remember, there's nobody here helping me read, so when I look down to write the names, I can't see. And I see Bridget and Nita. And I see Cecilia. Anyone else? Who else wants their name on the list to win the free card reading today? I only have 5 names on the list, so if I missed yours, I'm going to wait a bit more so you can get a chance to put it up. But the names that I have on the list right now are Preston, Essence, Nita, Bridget, and Cecilia. Anyone else? I see Carol. Carol, you're on the list too. So we've got 6 names on the list today. Anyone else? Going once. Put your name up if you want it on a free reading list. Chance to win the free reading. Going twice. Oh, I see Sarah. Sarah. Okay, anyone else? Champagne, I see you. Champagne. Who else got their name up there? Champagne, Champagne. And, okay, so going once. Going twice. And no more bets. That's it. No more bets on the table. All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 names on the list, and I'm just going to start out wherever, and the third one gets it. So eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Sarah, you get the reading today. Congratulations, Sarah. It's your turn for the free reading today. You get to choose a situation to focus on. And I am going to choose a card to give you a highest, lightest, and brightest course of action in regards to that situation. And then when we're done with your personal reading, we're going to go ahead and do one last card and one last channel message for everybody. Okay, so I'm still using the Good Tarot. Please do comment if you have a particular deck of cards you would like to see used for June's free card readings. I am personally leaning towards the Wisdom of the House of Night deck for some reason. So that may be the one that we use, but let's go ahead and see what are the messages for Sarah, Lustrous God. You know the situation that's on her heart and mind. What is her best course of action in regards to what she's thinking about, Lustrous God? Thank you, thank you, thank you for giving me the words, the accuracy, truth, and clarity to see and speak the experience as far as what she needs to know. Her best course of action, though, Lustrous God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for Sarah, for her life, for her existence, for her being. Thank you, thank you, thank you for the messages that she is at this time needing to hear. The confirmation to make it loud and clear as far as which way she should go in regards to the question that's on her mind right now. Here we go. All right, here's your answer, Sarah. You've got the Nine of Air. The Nine of Air says it's important for you to align with your thoughts and make them become part of your dance. What does that mean? It means there's a whole bunch of things to be thinking and talking about. Is what you're thinking and talking about getting information for this visualization that's coming in physical manifestation. In other words, if you're talking about, I want to be a millionaire so freaking bad, buy the things that I never had, whatever, and yet you're afraid to embrace the opportunity to spend the extra $2 to get the brand that you want because it costs $2 more, but it's organic and that's what you really wanted. You see, you want to be the person who says, you know what, it's $2. $2 is really not that much money, and I want to be a millionaire so freaking bad. I want to be a billionaire so freaking bad. I got to get used to spending the money so I can see more, honey. I can't be a billionaire if I'm afraid to spend $2 more on the brand that is exactly what I want, because that one is $2 cheaper. So there's some shifts that are going to have to take place. Sarah says, true, I can definitely see that. People say, I want to feed the homeless, but they're afraid to buy an extra meal to give away. How can you align with your dreams if your perspectives, your viewpoints are not aligned with your actions? If your wishes aren't aligned with your actions? So the ideas need to be around and they need to become part of your dance. This is about organizing your thoughts and your plans and your perspectives and your beliefs so you can then take it from the place of thought and put it into action. To me, anything that we are manifesting or taking action on is going to start in the thoughts. And this is nearing the end of the thought cycle. And after the 10, which is next, at the 10 you go all in and you start to go for it. Then you get into your court cards and you put it, that's about putting it into action and involving the rest of the world in it. So this is still for you. Whatever is on your mind, it's still for you to think about, to meditate upon, to come into alignment with, to get into that place of agreeing with what it is you really want vibrationally and looking at how you really can put that into action and aligning those thoughts with it. So again, if you want to be a billionaire so freaking bad, but you believe that money is the root of all evil, those two ideas clash, because then that would mean you would have to be evil to be a billionaire, and there's no part of you that wants to be evil. Now, is it really true that the root of evil, money is the root of all evil? No, that's not even true. Look, my mouth can't even say it right because I finally got that vibration out of me. But I'm just giving you the example of how, you know, that core belief, if it's not in alignment with where we really see ourselves going. So another thing that I'm picking up is you really want to be an artist and you're stuck taking these English classes because you were going to instead be a English teacher. Yeah. Sarah, exactly. She says walk the walk. Yes, walk the walk, walk your talk, walk your ideas, walk your beliefs, walk your wishes. I want to be a writer and write several books. I was going to say writer. Oh my God. So I had it backwards. So maybe right now you're doing arts and you really want to be a writer, because when I said English teacher, I swear to God, it was on the tip of my tongue to say writer and I came up with English teacher instead. I did say English, but I swear to God, the word writer was right there. And it's like vibrationally, it's so the same. It's easy to pick up a word that's right alongside it. And this is a perfect example. This is easy to pick up a word that's right alongside the vibration, but that's not exactly aligned. And so, yeah, that's kind of like what's going on with you. There's some things where you're picking up on the vibration and it's so close to what is exactly lining up. Just like just happened right here live on this channel in front of everyone in the world who's watching. Yeah. Let me read what the book has to say for you about this card. 9 of Air. Give me a second. Just looking for the card in the book. Don't use the books too much except for to do these readings. Okay. Shifting negative self-talk into self-compassion, from fear to possibility, a call to faith. With a gentle, mellifluous voice. I've never heard the word mellifluous. M-E-L-L-I-F-L-U-O-U-S. New vocabulary word. Go look it up because I need to. I'm going to write this word down. Hold on, and I'll start reading that again. It's not common for me to find a word that I have never heard before, I feel, but this is one that I've never heard or seen. With a gentle, mellifluous voice, I tell myself that I will be okay, that I am okay, and that any fear is merely false evidence appearing as real. I forgive myself because I know I am a human trying the best I can and need only call on Spirit to remember that I can and will do better as new possibilities begin to gather on my horizon. Mellifluous. M-E-L-L-I-F-L-U-O-U-S. A gentle, mellifluous voice. So we need to remember that where we are at, for you, my dear Sarah, is not only a place of advantage, because from here you can find so many better possibilities, but it's a place to really gather yourself and gather your own mind so that you can get more in alignment with who and what you really are. So that is your free card reading, and I'm going to pull our closing message, channel message for all of us. Universe Has Your Back deck. Before I do that, make sure you go check out my website, and thank you, Sarah, for letting me read for you. And I can't wait to go find out what the heck this word mellifluous exactly means. I feel like it means a very gentle and melodic and beautiful voice, but let's see. Okay, the message is, I honor how I want to feel. Wow, the universe has your back when you honor how you want to feel. I honor how I want to feel. I honor how I want to feel. I honor how I want to feel. And I feel like, how do you honor how you want to feel? Find the freaking shortcut to get there. I literally won money gambling on the Keno here in town, because instead of thinking about the money, which I actually enjoy playing Keno, and $5, $10 is not a big deal for me to play. Anyways, I wanted to feel love and excitement. And so, literally, while I was sitting there playing the machine, I focused on my grandson's face and how he comes up to me and he grabs my face in between his hands like that, and he brings me close and he kisses me, and his eyes are smiling and his cheeks are smiling and his teeth are gleaming and his lips are parted with the biggest cheesy grin on his face. And I swear to God, I was thinking about that, and I hit the button while I was thinking about that, and I won a couple $100, and I went and bought my grandsons a bunch of new shoes. And so the thing of it is, how do you honor how you want to feel? By finding any way at all to feel that. And sometimes you might be hitting a button on a machine that's going to make that thing sing for you while you're doing that. I'm not saying every time, and I definitely am not saying anybody should go gamble or play machines. What I am saying is there is an energy that doing this brings when we honor how we want to feel by going there anyways. All right, guys. I am going to do some more of our zodiac readings today, so I'll be back live today, so make sure you're tuned in, tapped, and turned on. I think I got about 4 or 5 of the monthlies done already. There's more to come. Again, I've got like 7 or 8 more signs to do. Right now, I want to say I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you, because there's this golden thread that shines all the way through. And my website is available for more details on my services, my goods, and all of my businesses that I'd love to share with you at LPHtarot.com. You can donate or find out how about ordering your own Custom Words of Clarity deck or purchase your reading at LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time.